what I'm going to talk about a little bit is what we do as a company. If I needed to say it in one line, is like marketing is really, really hard today, especially marketing to consumers. And we think you need to let your customers and your consumers help you do that. A little bit about the company. We are now around 270 people divided between New York, Tel Aviv, and we just opened our London office. Raised $50 million, first-time entrepreneur, both me and Omri Cohen, he's the smarter half, doing a lot of mistakes. I'll share a little bit of the stuff that we're doing, what didn't work, what's working a little bit better for us. So we started, and mainly as serving SMBs. As you can tell, I'm not a very good enterprise salesperson, so we couldn't go and sell our software to enterprises. So what we did is we made integration with technology companies, and then we're getting like, I want to say hundreds of thousands of SMBs using our software, now gradually going up market a little bit, but still mainly very heavy SMB. What it gave us, the fact is to have like a front seat towards one of the fastest growing, some of the fastest growing consumer brands in the world. Think about the Caspers, the Tiles, the Issurance, the Adoremes of the world. And we also have like really experienced brands like Staples or GoPro or Sears. Now, if you look at the companies we serve, they have like a massive, massive problem that in today's world, marketing to consumer is probably the biggest success or failure point for any B2C company. It can be e-commerce, it can be online insurance, online lending, online services. And we see two trends in the market that the intersection of them basically creates the opportunity of what we do. The first trend, it's actually started with advertising or ad tech as a whole. Everybody started advertising. PPC prices went like 7x, 8x higher. Google and Facebook controlled 80% of that market. And then ad tech came to a saturation point in our standpoint, not from the standpoint that Google and Facebook are not making money, making great money, more from the standpoint if I'm the VP marketing of the next Warby Parker, I cannot build a phenomenal brand just by advertising on Google and Facebook. It just doesn't work. And then in order to deal with that, 5-ish years ago, content marketing was invented, right? That notion that you need to generate your own content, make it very, very quality, therefore your customers are going to come to you. Big believer that we're in the saturation point of content marketing. And why is that? One, it doesn't scale. It's very labor intensive. I cannot write like 100 blog posts, 50 videos, 14 infographics on a monthly basis. And second, for B2C companies, there's a much bigger problem of authenticity and trust. Nobody believes what companies are saying today, especially the Snapchat generation. You can see it more and more, that there isn't any trust between consumers and brand. I rather be like loyal to the experience, and maybe Amazon is the best example in the world. The second trend, we call it your customers are everywhere trend. And again, put the hat of the marketer for a second. If back in the days they had like mainly Google, they did some SEO, SEM, and the website, now all of a sudden you have like Snapchat, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, messaging apps, email marketing, and who the hell knows when we're like VR, AR, the presentation before. And that's create a massive challenge for the marketer. Like, how can I market everywhere? How can I be everywhere? How can I do it in an efficient manner? That's super, super problematic. And we believe the intersection between your customers are everywhere trend and the saturation of content marketing and ad tech leads us to the next wave in marketing. That's the content of your customers. Meaning now the only way to deal with that is to rely on the people that are already there, your customers. And you need to generate content from your customers, amplify that, and distribute that across different consumer platforms. And that's the most scalable, authentic, personalized content there is. Again, like companies should stop marketing the product, they should stop marketing the brand, they should start marketing what relevant customers are saying about them. Another fact, like I just put like 3 statistics here, but there's endless amount of like the blindness of ads on one hand, but on the other hand, people believe what other people are saying. So that being said, we have a mission in the company, and we are set to transform online marketing to a human type of way. Now, why that makes a lot of sense for us, or why it's so important for us, because if you look at like the best companies in the world, the Airbnbs, maybe the best example in the world is Amazon, the Glassdoors of the world, they were able to humanize the way they are marketing to consumers. And if you look at like so many things have changed in marketing in the last 10 years, and so many things are going to change in the next 10 years, but there's something very fundamental that, okay, maybe not that fundamental, that humans trust humans and humans love to buy from humans. I'll jump very fast now. You know what, I think that's more boring. So just one example how technology and data can help, and then I'll stop. One is like, so if you think about the review experience, horrible experience, what happened usually is that you get an email, click on a link, sign in, fill up a very long form that is not mobile compatible. Two technologies here, we developed what's called in-mail review. So we took those 4 or 5 steps, one step mobile first, and now we also combine like data. For example, knowing when to engage with your consumers. Women are different from men. East Coasters are different from West Coasters. If I bought something in electronics, I need 3 times more time with the product versus fashion, etc., etc., etc. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy. Moti is a better presenter than I am. So.